He thought he could hurt people and get away with it. I made sure he lost every single thing he owned. Let's call him Joe. Joe was a bad man. He was the kind of guy who used his fists on his wife. I was hired by Joe's brother-in-law. They had a massive business fight. Joe was confident he could lie his way out of it. He had done it before. He thought his threats would win the day again. He was wrong. I got a huge judgment against him. It was way more money than he could ever pay. I went through his assets like a meat grinder. I took everything. He did not even get a lawyer until it was too late. Big mistake. He had one property left. It was a house. He lived in the unfinished basement and lived off the rent from the tenants upstairs. He hid the house under a company name. But my investigator found him. We fought for 2 years to get that house. Finally, it was mine. Joe went out for a pack of cigarettes one day. When he came back, the sheriff had changed the locks. He was standing on the sidewalk with nothing. His lawyer asked if Joe could at least live in the basement. I said no. Honestly, I think he deserved to be on the street. Joe had one thing left, an old gas-guzzling truck. It was not worth much, so I let him keep it. That was where Joe slept, until he made a huge mistake. He went back to his old house and parked the truck across the driveway. He blocked the tenants in out of pure spite. They called me in a panic. I called a tow truck driver I knew. I told him to take that truck somewhere special. The next day, Joe's lawyer called me. He told me I had no right to take the truck. I stood at my office window 15 stories up. I looked down at the parking lot. I told the lawyer to do whatever he had to do. I felt like a god in that moment. People might say I am cold, but I do not regret a thing. I told the lawyer the truck was parked right outside his office. I even filled the tank with gas. Joe walked out of the office a few minutes later. I watched from high above as he walked to his truck. He did not have a bounce in his step anymore. The joy was gone. He was ruined. He drove away in a cloud of smoke, and I never saw him again.